A couple of weeks ago, I travelled to the Mourne Mountains to join with a group of fellow YouTubers to complete a hike and wild camp in one of the most beautiful areas of Ireland. I travelled up on Friday night to meet Gary from Ireland Outdoors and Alan from Walk Watchers to Car Camp in Carricklittle Car Park. On Saturday morning, we were joined by Miriam Kennedy, Andrew and Jerry from Walking and Wild Camping in Ireland, as well as Stephen, a pal of Gary's. This meet had been in planning since our smaller get-together in the Galtees back in November. The focus of this trip was social, to get to know the others and to have a good time, so we all agreed to minimise the amount of filming. What follows is a montage of some short videos and photos that I took, mainly on my phone. I hope it gives a good flavour of what turned out to be an amazing weekend with some really nice people. What a view. Wow. I'm welcome back. I'm on a road trip this week. I'm currently standing at the edge of the Silent Valley Reservoir in the Mourne Mountains, heading off for a weekend of fun, hopefully, in the Mourne Mountains with a bunch of other YouTubers as well. So there's a number of us getting together this weekend, and the plan tomorrow is to head up into the Mourne Mountains for a good hike and to wild camp tomorrow night up in the Annalong Valley. I think it is. One of the other guys has organised it, so I'm a wee bit hazy in the details. And I've decided to travel over this evening, and I'm absolutely delighted I did, just for this view alone. It's unreal. Car camping basically. So the plan is to go to Carricklittle Car Park tonight and sleep over there. I think 3 of us all together are doing that tonight, and then the rest of the gang's going to join us tomorrow morning, and we're going to head up into the Mourne Mountains itself. So this is my second visit to the Mourne Mountains, and first time camping in the Mourne Mountains, and it's probably pretty accurate to say it's my first time ever really wild camping properly. My previous wild camping video was just a walk in Dalton Loch up in the Derryveigh Mountains and back out again after the next day. So I feel like this is my first real proper wild camp, and hey, it's off to a brilliant start already. Look at that view behind me. That is unreal. I hope the weather tomorrow is even half as good as this. But anyway, thanks for joining me on the video again, and I hope you come along and see what we get up to for the rest of the weekend, and enjoy what you see. Welcome back to the Mourne Mountains. Well, I got things a wee bit wrong on my last stop. It actually wasn't the Silent Valley. I am now in the Silent Valley. That was Spelga Dam, and I put the drone up for a wee while as well, because the views on the far side of where I initially stopped are absolutely amazing. So I was able to stop along the side of the road and get the drone up in the air. But wow, look at this behind me. This is just absolutely amazing. I have no idea what hill that is, but It's absolutely fantastic, awe-inspiring, and I have a feeling that that is going to be our backdrop whenever we waking up tomorrow morning. But I'm blown away. I loved my last visit to the Mournes, but this is even better. Coming at it from this direction is just, oh, it's just amazing. I can't describe how good it is. I'm starving. I really need to go and get something to eat. But this is the last of the sunlight, and I'm going to try and get the drone up to get a shot of that behind me. That is just unreal. On Saturday morning we woke to an incoming sea fog that developed into a very thick low-level cloud. We headed off climbing the slopes of Slieve Binnian, gradually getting the feeling that the cloud was thinning and the sun was coming through. We eventually emerged from the cloud just below the summit, and we were treated to the most amazing cloud inversion. Having enjoyed the summit, we headed along the ridge past the North Tor to eventually emerge high above Ben Crom Reservoir. After a lunch break above Ben Crom, we headed along the base of Slieve Lamigan, past the Blue Loch and over to the Percy Bysshe Cave that was reportedly used for storage by smugglers many years ago and named after the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley. Gary was able to get well into the interior of this cave, but it was too tight a squeeze for me. short walk over the outcrop above Blue Loch brought us to the base of Cove Mountain and our second cave, Cove Cave. It's possible to climb out the top of this one, but it was too wet and slippery for us to venture that far today. Our final adventure of the afternoon was the steep climb to the top of Slieve Beg via the ominously named Devil's Coachroad. This is a challenging climb over scree, a rocky gully and a final scramble up a narrow rocky chute. A climb I probably wouldn't have done if I'd known what it was like, but one I felt a great sense of achievement for having completed. After all the excitement of the day, it was time to head for our camping spot along the Annalong River and a very welcome dinner.